Hi, my name is Donovan, aka Dubble Dono, and welcome to the Nameless Journey podcast. You already know what it is. So first things first, I want to go and say that we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If you guys want to go check it out, go ahead and hit the link in the description. It's going to be the full extension of the video. It will be about an hour. YouTube video will be 30 minutes. You guys should go check it out. And I appreciate all of the support, all the people that go check out the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And I do appreciate the support of the people that watch it on YouTube. Keep hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And also comment on the video so I can ask questions to my guest as well. So, since we're speaking of guests, let's go ahead and introduce my guest. We already know who it is. He's always on the podcast. Khiiland with 3 eyes. You already know what it is.
Khiiland was goody good.
Indeed, a chicken like a nigga might just say that shit, baby. You feel me? Marble man. So how you doing today, Kai?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm always saying that I'm good, but I think I'm fantastic.
Fantastical.
Amazing. Bombastic. What's that from?
I don't know.
Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
I'm doing pretty good. I did put my dog down recently.
Uh-huh.
My son, my dog, his mom was getting really, really old. So, and like life is changing as far as like moving and stuff like that. So we have put her down for the best, she wasn't healthy. So, but my dog, my son, I bought him some new clothes and stuff recently. I got it at Big Lots for a little bargain. He has like his little Halloween outfit. It's like a little.
I think I saw that on your story.
Yeah.
I'll put it up so everybody else can see.
Wait, like the pumpkin one?
It's not the pumpkin one. It's something that you posted on your story.
Is it like his cutest pumpkin pie? Oh, this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
Okay, so he does. That's his like pajamas or whatever. That one's really nice because that has like a turtleneck and his neck is like really, really thick. So like it just like goes up right here and it looks really nice on him.
He sleep in pajamas?
Yeah.
Oh, real talk.
He has a Christmas set. He has like another Christmas like day fit. It says like something about the North Pole and it'd be stop. But I got him a pumpkin Halloween outfit. And you can insert that too if you want. I can send you the photo.
I'll go ahead and insert that. Show everybody.
Yeah. But whenever I showed it to him, he was like trying to bite it and stuff. I was like, hold on, no. Because it's like a pillow. So it's like very comfortable.
Okay, look. Since we're talking about dogs, there's a dog. I don't know if when you saw him when you came in, but there's this black dog that's out there, no racial. But he's out there and he's playing with the pit bulls, and that's the neighbor's dog because our dog broke the fence to the neighbor's yard, and the black dog jumped over, and our dog is in heat.
Oh.
So he's trying to get a little bit of uturu, the black dog. And I'm looking at him like, yo, what are you doing? Like I literally saw him just like standing there, and he was like sniffing on her, and I was like, hey, yo, be easy, bro.
Is he a little dog?
No, he may be like the same size. He came over one time, and our other dog, Maxwell, he literally he fought the other dog, right? Because Max don't play about his food. So like if his food is right there, he's ready to eat. And that little black dog was walking up on him, and then Max started growling at him, and then he walked up, and then he threw him his he grabbed him and threw him, man, type stuff.
Like in his food or like outside, like move.
He like pushed him, like threw him out the way, like get out the way, type stuff over the food, man. Like he really he about that action when it comes to his food.
So now he's just like chilling back here with you?
Yeah, like I literally just noticed him today. I like looked out there and then I'm like, yo, who's that? I was like, did we get a new dog? He's all like, nah, that's the neighbor's dog. And I said, what?
You'll get some new dogs in three months?
No. No, we shall not.
So you gonna get fixed real quick.
We're gonna take you over there. You gonna get fixed. No, thank you.
How are you doing today though, Don?
I'm doing wonderful. Another day, I'm chilling. Honestly, had a little situations that happened yesterday, but life is still good over here. I don't trip too hard about stuff, I'm angry in the moment, but I come back and I still feel wonderful.
And I think most people hold a grudge on like the days that they have in the past that like mess them up. You really have to think about it as like today's a new day and yesterday was yesterday. You can't really change yesterday, but you could change today or tomorrow.
Most definitely. I still get angry though. Like sometimes when I think about it, it's just like dang, like you really pissed me off. But at the end of the day, I'm still chilling. I'm still doing what I'm doing. I'm still taking care of business. I'm not stopping the flow of what I'm doing, you know. But
Very true.
That, yeah, Brody was doing too much, pissed me off. Slap him in his bald head. But other than that, I know you had a couple questions. If you want to go ahead and ask, a couple questions.
Okay, so this question is kind of like related to like elementary school only. Yeah, it could be like high school too. But it says, did you ever read books as a kid, and which one was your favorite, but why? I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, you remember Junie B?
Junie B. Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
The whole series?
I didn't really like pay attention in like category, but I just like read bits and pieces of it. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I like that book is because it's like a chapter book, but it's not like Hunger Games chapter book.
Okay.
But it was very interesting too at that age, like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. That was like very interesting for me and how she was acting.
I could never really get into Hunger Games, low key. Now that I think about it.
It's so big.
Not even that. It was just like, even the movies. I wasn't really messing with the movies like that either. Like I guess I was hyped about it because I was a kid, because everybody else was hyped about it. But now that I look back on it, it was just like, it's not a memorable movie to me. It's not like a movie that it's like, oh, I want to go back and watch Hunger Games. You know, I wasn't like on no Hunger Games series like that.
Off topic, but on topic. What about Divergent?
Divergent?
That was a good, 2 series? 2 series movie? Do you remember Divergent?
I remember the name. I don't remember it, like the cover or anything like that. But I'll throw it up here just so I can get a little bit of remembrance and other people can see.
I think it was more of like them. I don't remember by heart. I just remember like one time they were trying to like, they were like different. They're in different categories and they were trying to like morph blood together so they could just like do other stuff. It was kind of different. I don't remember it by heart, but it was a really good. That was better than the Hunger Games. Hunger Games just kept going.
Same with Harry Potter.
Oh nah. What about Star Wars? I can't get into that.
Honestly, Star Wars is alright. Like the movies, like when I watched it, like back then, it was cool. It was very interesting. But it's just like, I'm not a big movie person like that. I feel like I'm always doing something. So it's like I never get the chance to just like sit down and watch a movie. I think a series of, like, off topic, a series of movies that I really enjoyed was the Marvel series until it kind of like fell off with all of this other stuff that they've been putting in. It's kind of whack.
So like the OG Marvel movies?
Yeah, like the OG Marvel movies, like Iron Man, Thor. Not the second one. The second one was kind of trash, but the first one was good. And then like Captain America, Winter Soldier, everything. You know, like all of those movies was really good. Even Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, all of that. You know, but I feel like they kind of fell off when the fall off came when they had Spider-Man in the multiverse, like Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, they fell off after that.
Or She-Hulk.
Oh,
that was a good episode.
Don't get me started on She-Hulk, bro. Why are you twerking with Megan Thee Stallion?
I liked it.
I was just like, what? My mom said the same thing. She said, yeah, it's kind of cute. I was like, cute.
It's cool. It's different.
I'm like, you're an attorney.
Yeah.
Where did Megan Thee Stallion come from? Why is she here?
That's for the check, but she was in there for like a few seconds. I don't think she was in there for like the whole episode.
But it's like, honestly, they shouldn't even be making cameos up in there. They really shouldn't. Like,
it's just money.
Like that Fast and Furious series when Cardi B was in the series.
Oh,
when she made a cameo, I was like, okay, come on now. When they I think this is when I knew Marvel was going downhill. When I saw the cameo of Harry Styles in the Eternals movie, I was like, the movie Eternals wasn't good already. And then on top of that, they said, let's throw Harry Styles in there so we can increase the popularity of the movie. No.
I mean, in a sense, if they heck, they probably already know that they're falling off. So if you bring someone famous into it, as far as like Megan, Cardi B, Harry Styles, that has a really good following, you just bring them in for a cameo, show that to the public, and then everyone watches the movie. And then you know how much money you get?
Yeah, like Cardi B really adds to Fast and Furious. Yeah, her shaking her butt and saying you could lick it and suck it. And we talking about saving the world and driving cars. Yeah, she really contributed to it. You know, Megan Thee Stallion, she really contributed to it. Her licking and sucking. and being an attorney. Yeah, she really contributes. Harry Styles contributes to it too. Like
what does he contribute?
He contributes Harry's house.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what he contributes, you know. And I ain't hating on Harry Styles because I like his music, I like his album and everything. Harry Styles is cool, but it was just like the movies kind of fell off, and it just continued to fall off. And then with Ant-Man Quantumania, when I went to go see that in theaters, the graphics looked so bad to me. It reminded me of Journey to the Center of the Earth. I don't know if you remember that movie. It was like when I was little. I remember they had it, Journey to the Center of the Earth 3D, and they gave you the glasses with the DVD.
Was it with the horse? Oh, okay, never mind.
No, I'm trying to think. Horse.
The white horse?
No, I don't think so.
Different movie.
But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. And ever since then, never thought about going back to go watch it or anything. I don't even use Disney Plus. Like, I was using Disney Plus to watch those movies. Not anymore.
So, like, you got into Ant-Man, though?
Ant-Man was cool. I thought it was cool. It wasn't, like, my favorite, but it was, like, he had a good series going. But then when Ant-Man Quantumania came out, just wasn't doing it for me. You know what I have been getting into? I've been getting into anime a lot. I like anime, for real.
Can you translate what they say? What do they say?
I'm watching it in, what is it called? Dub. Like, I'm watching it in English. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because sorry to the big anime fans, but I'm just getting into it. But anime in general, I think it's cool. It's tough. Like the fight scenes. Like I've already finished Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter, Death Note, Baki Hama, and then what's the other one? I forget what
People do say that Demon Slayer is like one of the best ones, along with Naruto.
Naruto is super long, bro.
They come in bulk seasons, huh?
Yeah,
with long episodes. I just fall asleep to it sometimes. Like, not gonna lie.
But Naruto, when I first watched it, it was during the summer, like, of COVID, right? And
oh wow, like 2-3 years ago.
The episodes were so long, and it was like one fight scene was broken up into 10 episodes.
Oh no.
And I was just like, okay, when did they stop fighting? And each episode was like 20-30 minutes. And I was like, come on now. It was like, let's get it together, bro. Come on. It was too much, bro. And I was like, dang.
Just put the fight scenes all in one
That's
episode.
what I'm saying,
and
bro.
Move on to the next topic. But what was your like favorite book?
Favorite book? I would say
like elementary school.
I would say like Captain Underpants was tough. Big Nate was tough. What was it called? I wasn't reading Flat Stanley, but Flat Stanley was a book that a lot of people read. And I forget what the other ones was. Goosebumps was cool, but my mom didn't want me to read it because, you know, back in the day, my mom was all like, "Oh, you read those books, it's gonna be bad for you because they're like horror and all of that stuff and scary. Like, you gonna get scared type stuff, you know." But it was a good book, you know. I would read it here and there. I think I tried to get in the Harry Potter series. I tried to. I just couldn't, man. It just wasn't for me. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, that was pretty cool. It wasn't too bad. Like, I would read it, like, I probably read it once, and that was about it. The Hunger Games series, couldn't get into it. It just wasn't for me, man. It's just not for me.
So would you prefer, like, because most people have like books with the movie, but they're totally different. Which one do you prefer? If you were to like find one or read one, as far as like Harry Potter and like Star Wars. I don't know if Star Wars has books.
Well, if the book,
don't they have like an episode for like Captain Underpants 2 or something like that?
Yeah, they had a movie.
Oh no.
He came out with a movie a little while back. But honestly, if the movie connects with the book, then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But if the movie does not connect with the book at all, then it's just like, okay, you did too much. Like, that's how I was about like Marvel movies and comics, because like me, I wasn't a big like comic book reader, but I really did love the movies. You know, so like if it was in the comic book and everything, I would read it and I'd be like, okay, that's cool, man. Like and then I would watch the movie and then I'd be like, oh, that connects, you know. But I also like followed people on TikTok or like Instagram, and then I would see them tell the stories of the comic books, before I even go watch the movie, so I can get a little understanding about the backstory to see if it connects. So that's what I like, you know.
And not all the time do the books and like the comic books with the movie like morph. They don't all the time.
No, not all the time. Not all the time. But it's good. It's a good series. But you got another question you wanted to ask?
Yes. So
Talk to
okay,
me.
the Met Gala has been popping off these past few years,
Met
right?
Gala.
Mm-hmm. So if you were to cast a Met Gala or like be the host of the Met Gala, what would you wear, and what would be the theme? Like designer, like what would you wear for the designer, and what would be like the theme? Because there's been a lot of different themes. I think the theme changes like every year or something.
Mm. The theme, like color wise, you can't go wrong with all black. You know, I would do an all black type of theme for me.
Like Muggler. Do you know what Muggler is?
Mm-mm.
That's one of like my favorite brands that has all black.
All black.
Mm-hmm. But they're also like divergent within like women and men.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to really explain the style, but the style is like
It's unisex.
Mm-hmm. But the tuxes are really nice. Like it just goes. I think that's what my designer would be. I don't know as far as the theme.
Have you seen Gunna's Met Gala fit, where he had like, I think he had like this dog with him, or it was either him or Future, I forget what it was, but I'll put it up there. But his outfit was clean, bro. I thought it was just so like classical. It was slick. It was clean, and you look fly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like just putting your own little spin to it. Like it's still designer and everything, but you have your own spin to it.
He went to the Met Gala.
I think it was
One of them.
Yeah, he went to one of the Met Galas.
Hmm.
He's on that type of level. Speaking of Met Gala, what do you think they're doing in the Met Gala for real? Because I've heard that the doors are closed and
No cameras. Yeah.
No cameras, no nothing.
I honestly think, like, you know, whenever you used to go to the high school dances or like the middle school dances,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that, but in adult form. So like you have alcohol, you have drinks, and like you're mature and you're an adult, but it's still like, because there's like some pictures that are released from like the Kardashians and like the Biebers, where like they're in the bathroom, just like, you know, smoking, hitting vapes, or just like chilling in the bathroom, taking pictures and stuff. I feel like it's like what I experienced in like middle school dances, but in adult form. That's what I think it is, with food.
I think it's for the elites, man.
Like wait, what?
I think it's for the elites.
Like elaborate.
The higher powers, like, that run the world. The Illuminati. That's what I think it's for.
So what do you think happens?
Because if you think about it, a lot of big time artists and celebrities go to the Met Gala. You ain't seeing like somebody like 6ix9ine pull up to the Met Gala, you know, or somebody that's a big time artist but doesn't have a lot of like influence.
Okay, well, do you think that everyone gets invited, or do you think it's very hard to just get in there?
I feel like certain people get invited. Like Ice Spice, when she got invited and she went to the Met Gala last year, I was like, she just blew up. Doja Cat.
That's a different story.
Doja Cat, she at the Met Gala and she has like that little cat face and everything. And then on top of that, Ice Spice and Doja Cat are hanging out with each other too.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, go check the like Instagram posts. They were like hanging out and everything at the club, and all that stuff. So that's why I'm like, when you get that rise to fame, I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Like what they're doing in the Met Gala, man.
Like Lil Nas X.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh.
What are you doing in the Met Gala? And they always wear these crazy costumes or crazy designer clothes. Some people come slick and clean, but some people want to make a statement and they want to be seen even more. Like when Doja Cat pulled out that little cat face and everything that she wore to the Met Gala one time, that was planned. She was prepared to do that to be able to get attention drawn to her, because now she's in the news. You know.
Well, what do you feel about like the Kardashians and just like the OGs that's always been there? Like that has always went before this
I feel like the Kardashians have always been like about that, you know, because they're so deeply rooted in it. So
I kind of get what you're saying. Like if you go inside, I feel like it probably is diverse in like groups, you know, like not everyone's always partying together, but like there is that like group over there that has like that higher power, and then that other group that's like OGs that's always like been here, and then they just eat and leave.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel like it would be. Like, they in the Met Gala and they doing all of this stuff, and honestly, it might be like some like plans that they're discussing because it's like a big dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hearing. That it's a big dinner for all of these high power celebrities, and I feel like it's more like, what are they going to do next?
That's kind of scary though, because
Like,
there's nothing that you could do in there. Like, it's all NDA formed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's like no cameras, no nothing. You don't want to see what's going on inside at all, but you could see what people are wearing. Take pictures right there. Everybody goes inside. Doors are closed,
And then
nobody else could see.
That's
No
crazy.
cameras, no nothing, no everything.
Well, since we're talking about food, I have a question that I strongly stand by.
Okay.
When you wake up in the morning, you do whatever, you have your routine or whatever, but okay, no, wait, because your routine, okay.
So,
When you do you brush your teeth in the morning before you eat, or do you brush your teeth after you eat?
after,
Why? Is it okay?
because I'm when I walk out the house, I want to have like fresh breath immediately. You know, so it's like I'm gonna eat my food, then I'm gonna go brush my teeth, and then, bam, I'm over there.
Wait, oh, you said after, so you
So I eat
and
my
then-
food and then I brush my teeth.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah. I took it so different. I thought you meant like you brush your teeth, then you eat.
Oh,
You know? Anyways, I do that same thing too, because like some people like brush their teeth and then eat. Like my dad, he would always say that, brush your teeth, wash your face before you do anything, and that's valid. It's valid, but like if you were to brush your teeth and then eat, you're tasting all the stuff that you just brushed your teeth, like as far as minty flavor or whatever.
but it's like you brushed your teeth and then said, I'm gonna go. Let's say, because some people ain't waking up early like some people, you know, like they waking up like 10, 11. So now you around like lunchtime. I want to go eat a Philly cheesesteak after I brush my teeth. So I'm gonna brush my teeth and then I'm going to eat a Philly cheesesteak with onions and everything. Now your breath is kicking.
Yeah, so
And
that
you
was a
walk-
waste.
And now you walking around talking to me. Hey, Donovan. No. Press stinking, bro. Like, what are you doing?
He said, "Hey."
It's always the people with stank breath that be breathing heavy too. They just, hey, Donovan, how are you doing? No, I'm doing terrible.
Because you was
Yes. Just stinking, man. It's just nasty.
Yeah, so I'd rather brush my teeth after the fact.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's just disgusting, bro. Come on now, don't do that to yourself. Okay, can we talk about people with bad breath then? Because people with bad breath,
Dude.
it's just like I don't understand why you don't. I don't understand the fact that you can't smell your breath, or you don't understand the fact that your breath stinks. You just like, oh, I'm chilling.
Me neither.
Or the people that think they look good but they breath stink. Like, you can look good on the outside, but hit me with a smile and talk one time, it's up. You're done.
Ooh,
Packed
especially
up.
when they're super close to you, like talking to you like this.
No.
Oh my gosh, can you step back?
I step back. You don't have to step back. I'll do it for me.
For me.
Not for you, for me, my benefit. Because there ain't no way. Because they really do talk super close. They be like all up in your face. And it'd be like, yeah, my life is going what? No.
Like they always have something to say.
Huh.
And it's like, it's cool to have something to say, but you need to like, I'm gonna show you my regimen. I got this, I got a toothbrush and some floss. I also got some like mouthwash with this and that with coconut oil. It'll help. But you have to.
They need the Lord. Because sometimes that thing is just lingering. There was one incident. I was in the crossfire of somebody that was talking with stank breath. I was just walking past and I see them talking. I walked past. I held my breath. She almost had me have an asthma attack. I was like, nah. It's just not. No. I was holding it. I was breathing so hard, bro. It was like, come on now. Don't do all that to me.
Give SpongeBob.
Huh. It was just stanky, bro. It was nasty. But I've experienced that. Like, honestly, you need the Lord if your breath stink. You need the Lord, some Listerine, some Tic Tac, some Mentos. Shoot, I'll call my Dr. Bartholomew. I don't even care. You need something, brother.
Whoa, that really got me there. You know what really helps though? Like on on a serious note,
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out like what helps. I seen like peroxide and like
For, like,
baking
teeth
soda. Whitening. Teeth whitening, but also like bacteria wise, because I know a lot of us humans have like bacteria. Like we think, oh, we're so clean and stuff. No, we still have bacteria, and I know a lot of humans like have parasites within themselves, but you don't know. You know? So coconut oil is also like a teeth mask, but it also helps with like bacteria and stuff too, and freshness of breath. And I think it also helps for whitening.
I got that in my teeth. My teeth. My toothpaste.
Really? Coconut oil?
Oh yeah, it has coconut oil in my toothpaste.
Wow. What brand?
I think it's called Fresh. It's like
Like the Hello Fresh?
Hello Fresh. That's what it's called. Hello Fresh, and it's the charcoal one. It's mint, and it also has coconut oil in it.
That's good. I just found that out like a few days ago.
That's why my teeth so pearly white. You know, bling. But
yeah.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, so this is the last one that I have is like who do you think takes comedy too far as like a joke? Like for instance, Kevin Hart, he's getting older out there, but he's held down the comedy scheme for like a long time, even till like recently I guess he had like filmed a Netflix show out of his house.
Yeah.
So I have Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Melissa McCarthy, and if this is like a new comedian, Matt Rife. And then Queen Latifah, she's done like some type of comedian in like some movies and stuff.
Kevin Hart knows how to take it to a serious level. I feel like he's turned his own self into a joke, you know, because of how small he is. And like every time you see him in a commercial, he's always like joking and everything. But he is making business. Like he has that series called Cold as Balls. He's got Netflix shows, comedian shows. He's on podcasts and everything. Like he's a big deal. You know, he's in movies too.
Yes.
But I think he's made his own self into a joke because he's the small man. So that's what he's known as, is this small comedian named Kevin Hart. Everybody knows the name, but if you think about who he represents as like a small man that's a comedian. You know, Eddie Murphy is pretty good comedian, honestly.
He is. I feel like he left his mark like a long time ago in like all of his movies and stuff, as far as like Sextuplets too. Man,
Coming to America.
Who's that creative?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Tyler Perry's really creative too. That's a good comedian though.
If we're gonna talk about a comedian, we can't forget the GOAT, Cat Williams. Cat Williams is the GOAT too, bro. They literally made a whole character of him on Boondocks as a pimp.
No way.
A pimp named Slickback.
I didn't know that.
On Boondocks, his name is a pimp named Slickback, and he had the same hair as him, and he sounded just like him.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. But he's a really good one. I haven't really like got into Cat Williams a lot. It's just more of like when my mom's watching it, I'll like look in and like watch like a few clips or whatever, and then that's it.
Cat Williams is funny. I just saw a clip of him last week on like this podcast, and this lady was trying to flame him, and he was just getting in on her, bro. Like she just kept like trying to push his buttons, but bro was unfazed and just kept saying that. He was unfazed and just kept saying whatever he wanted to say. Like he was talking, he's all like, "What's a dinner that you could cook?" And then she's all like, "Yeah, I make a nice broccoli." He's all like, "That's why you don't got no husband." Because he's all like, "Because all you could cook is broccoli." That's why.
He always has something to say too. Like what is it? Like that back. Something to say back.
He said it, and then she was all like, "Yeah,
Undefeated.
That's why you went to jail and you came back." And he said, "Yeah, I came back to tell you that's why you ain't got no husband, because you cooking this broccoli."
Is he still like making comedian stuff nowadays?
I'm not even sure. I think he is. I think I saw one Netflix series that came out in like 2022, 2023.
Wow.
It was on Netflix. It was a comedian show. It was pretty funny. But I know he's been doing some podcasts here and there. But I don't think he's like pushing himself out there a whole lot
As much as he used to do.
What about Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
Bald-headed black dude.
You know her?
Nah, he ain't buff. You don't know who Dave Chappelle is?
I don't think so.
Dave Chappelle, that one, excuse my language, but he says this. He's the one that's all like, "Gotcha, bitch." You know that one? You know, excuse my language. Forgive me, y'all. But Dave Chappelle. Come on now, you don't know Dave Chappelle?
Wait, he looks familiar. Yeah.
Yes, Dave Chappelle, man. Dave Chappelle is hilarious,
he's funny too. Oh my gosh, you know a lot of comedians.
I like comedian shows, man. Who was the other one? I think his name is Austin Spears. Ari Spears. That's what his name is. Ari Spears. If you search up Ari Spears, he's hilarious.
Britney Spears?
No, Aries Spears. Not Britney Spears.
Oh.
Ari Spears. He's hilarious. Forgive me if I'm saying the name wrong, but he's hilarious, bro. Let me see a picture. Yes, bro. He's funny, bro. He literally made. He be making fun of everybody. That is not him.
Oh, that was Lizzo.
Yeah, that's Lizzo. Ari Spears is funny though. He be flaming everybody. I saw one of his comedy shows. He was making fun of this black people and African. He's all like, look at this ignorant Negro right there. Because he's all like, he got a fishbowl for a glass.
Wait, what?
Because he had like this big old cup and it was super round. And he's all like, this boy got a fishbowl for a glass. And he's all making fun of him. And then he's all like, let me speak to him. He's all like, a boom, boom.
This guy?
And he's like making fun of him. And he was like saying that he was speaking African.
No, I haven't watched him. I don't even know what.
I say check him out, bro.
Oh, what about Tiffany Haddish?
Who?
Tiffany Haddish? Have you ever seen her?
Oh, okay. I didn't notice her by her hair. Because did she used to have long hair?
I think like,
or it was dyed a different color.
Yeah, or just like wig wise too.
Yeah,
it was dark.
She's funny too.
I think her and Matt Rife, because I was gonna get on Matt Rife too. I think like her and him kind of take it like too far. Like they're joking. It's very nice. Like they talk about some funny stuff, but sometimes it just goes too far. It's like, okay, when does it stop? Or like they take the shine away from like the whole movie or what the movie's about.
Okay, I understand that. I feel like a lot of people feel like they're the main person, you know, even though they've been invited on. That might be the reason as well, you know? You never know. Which is crazy, but it's like, do you?
Have you watched most of her stuff that she's in?
I haven't watched all of it, but I think I heard that she was homeless and then she became big by getting put on by Kevin Hart, I would say. Oh, wow. I'm not completely sure. Because I know she played in a movie with Kevin Hart, right? I know she did. I think that's what the story for her was. I'm not completely sure, but so don't quote me on it. But I think that's what it was. But other than that, yeah. One person, I forget what his name is.
Night School.
Night School. That's the movie that she was in with him. I'm not completely sure what this comedian's name is, but he talks about his brother, right? And his brother is handicapped. And he always talks about his he always talks about his brother, right? And he makes fun of him hard. He said that he parked at the handicap spot, right? to let his brother out. And he said some dude that was handicapped pulled up on them and said, "Hey man, get out my spot." And then he's all like, "Bro, my brother's handicapped." And then his brother, I guess, I'm not gonna make the noises that he made, but he yelled at him, and he said that they started trying to fight each other.
Why don't you make the noise? Because I don't really know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you later off camera. Okay. Yeah. Basically, he started throwing punches and everything. They were throwing punches, but they weren't connecting or hitting anything. So he said that he pushed his brother and the handicapped man together so they could actually connect.
It's just all you hear is,
And then he said his brother was yelling champion when he got home because he beat him up. And he said that, like, he tells these stories about his brother. It is crazy to me because he said, yeah, my brother, he's the meanest handicap ever. He said, I was coming home from work and I saw him standing in the window and he looked like this. And he said that his brother was standing in the window waiting for him to come home. and they said that they called the cops on him because they said there's a mean looking statue standing in the window.
It's just his brother waiting.
And then he looked up. He looked down for 1 second and looked back up. His brother disappeared, and he opened the door. His brother was standing by the door yelling.
Oh, nah.
And then he said, "I want McDonald's."
He was just waiting for him to get home.
He said, "Why didn't you ask Mom?" He said, "Mom is too mean to me." He said, "I want McDonald's."
I ain't gonna lie, like the disabled people are like the special people as far as like autism and stuff. They're like the most specialist like people, like unique people in the world that you won't find ever in like a quote unquote like a real human. Mm-hmm. Like these normal people with all their chromosomes or whatever. Yeah. They're not as good as like the special people. They're like more funnier. Sometimes they're like I find genuine connections with them.
They're actually cool, honestly. Because I had this one kid. He was on the football team. He was special. He was really cool. No, and they had him on the football team. He was always wearing the jerseys and everything. He was the water boy for our team, and we always hooked him up with a jersey. We even got him in pads and everything and had him play in one of the games. Mm-hmm. It was cool, bro. He was fun to play with, man. Like he was cool. But
people have misconceptions about them. They're the most genuine people that I like.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't have the patience for them sometimes.
Yeah,
like some people don't. Me personally, I have the patience for them because it's like I understand how it feels like to be like kind of like different, you know, from other people, you know,
like an outcast in a way.
So I understand that. So I have sympathy for that, you know. So it's like I understand how you feel, man. It's like I'ma help you. Like if you need help, just let me know. That's how I am. Like I'm more like trying to be cool with them and be a friend, you know. But other than that, you got any more questions?
I don't. That was the last one.
I do have one question. How do you feel about the rise in fame of Ice Spice? She blew up too quickly. To me.
1 second. Do you know how old she is?
Is she like 22, 23?
Yeah, she's 23. I remember like hearing like bits and pieces from this podcast that she was doing too. Yeah. How do I feel about her rise? I feel like she's just trying to get some money and it was an easy cash grab, especially at a young age. But I feel like also too, the rise, you could be so blind and everything with all this money and stuff, with deals and everything, that you could be heading the wrong direction.
I think she blew up because she was pretty.
Most definitely. Because I mean, she's mixed too.
Yeah, because that one song, "You Thought I Was Feeling You"? Yeah, that one, it was just called like.
But then too, everyone listens to the beat and not really the words.
Yeah, because honestly, when I listened to the actual song, I was like, I don't understand one word she was saying. In her new lyrics, though, she's actually spitting and saying actual words. That's why I'm like, okay, I can respect that. But at first, when she first blew up, I was like, what the heck? And then she got flew out by Drake. And I ain't gonna lie, Drake probably did his thing and then flew her back because that's why he unfollowed her on Instagram right after. And then on top of that, he made that rap saying that her music is good, but it sounds better on mute. That's a bar. He said it sounds better on mute. Shout out to the people that love Ice Spice. Me personally, Ice Spice is a cool artist. I'm not a munch personally, but other than that,
she came out with new music.
She alright. She alright artist. I don't listen to her music. Like it's not gonna be on the playlist like that. Like she got good beats and everything, but it's just like everybody got good beats.
What are you saying?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody can have a good beat, but it's like, what are you talking about? You know? And most of the time, if I'm going on the video, it's because she's shaking booty. That's about it. That's about it. That's what most men are going on there for.
Yeah.
If you see all the people that are streaming and they're watching the video, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's check out that new Ice Spice."
Or Deli.
I saw one dude on TikTok, bro, literally put it in 0.5 speed, right? And he's all like, "Let's see the jiggle." And he counted off how many times it bounced. What? I said, come on now. That's down bad material.
That is. You over here putting it in 0.5?
Bro, put it in 0.5 speed and say 1, 2, 3. 4.
You're weird, dude. You're weird. You're weird. That's weird.
He's like, how's that even possible? 5 bounces is crazy. Why are you making these clips though? The fact that you clipped it and then you said I'm gonna post it on TikTok is wild to me. Because
Cash grab.
that just it was funny to me because it just threw me off, bro. I was not expecting him to do all that. I thought he was just watching the video. Bro said,
hold up.
He said, hold on. He said, wait. I'm gonna put it in 0.5. See how many bounces this is. I said, what?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Most people are going on there. Well, most men are going on there too.
Most men.
Going on there to just like see her just shake butt. But then it's like, if that's what you present, a lot of men are going to be going after that.
Of course, yeah.
Speaking of presentation, do you feel like when it comes to women presenting themselves a certain way, do you feel like men should take that and read it correctly like that?
Wait, what?
So, let's say a woman is presenting herself as like this sexy figure, right? And she's just, I'm beautiful, I'm this, and blah, 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 blah. And she shows off like her stuff, you know? Whether it's her butt, wearing tight pants and showing her butt, or poking out her butt, or showing her boobs and grabbing her boobs, or whatever. Do you feel like men are right to be assuming that that's the way they are? Because they present themselves like that?
Yes and no. No, because like sometimes girls just like are going through a lot of stuff, so that's just how they express how they feel at certain times. Also, too, it could in sense of like a phase.
Yeah. So, question on that. So, expressing their self like that, is that some type of like therapy for them?
It could be. It probably could be.
Expressing themselves in a sexual way?
Mm-hmm. Depending on how their mindset is and how they express their feelings, as far as like when people go on OnlyFans or just like post stuff for the free on Instagram and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It could be just like an expression of like attention. Yeah. You know? But once they get in a better mindset as far as like comfortable within themselves or like self discipline. Yeah. Then they could show like their personality, because doing that and showing all that on social media and getting all these guys and stuff, that doesn't define you as a personality. So you could show all that and have the baddest everything, but you could be a demon inside.
Would you want a girl like that? Like a person that presents herself like that?
No.
No?
I support you, but like for me, I wouldn't want to.
No.
Mm-mm.
Why is that?
Well, why is that? Mm-hmm. Because it's like for me, it's simple. If you're putting yourself all on the internet, it's always on the internet. Everyone's going to see that.
Yeah. So, if a girl presents herself like that, you don't want that? No. But go ahead, what you was going to say. What?
I don't know. That's kind of weird. Okay, so the question for you then, if like there's like a girl that was like really pretty, she'd never really show like her stuff on the internet, and she's just like put together. She's like a music guru. She goes to festivals. She does this and that. She doesn't show like bras and like no bikinis and stuff like that. But whenever you get to know her, she's like, I got an OnlyFans.
Yeah, she got an OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm. But I needed to pay for college. But I really like you. I'm only talking to you.
Oh, wonderful. Because I'm thinking like this, because it's like, if I really wanted to go get a girl, I can go get a girl if I really wanted to. I just don't want any girl, you know? Mm-hmm. Because if I want some random girl, my mentality is, and I'm not saying that I'm going to do this because I don't want to be that person. If I want a girl that's doing all of that stuff and presenting herself in a sexual way and everything, a lot of men are going to be like, okay, I want to have sex with her. Mm-hmm. Because they think that's what she is. You presenting that, so people are going to want to go do that, you know? So it's just like, that's just how the man brain is going to work. But on the other hand, if the girl is covered up and everything and she's doing her thing, then a lot of men are going to be like, I like her and I want to bag her, you know? But, and I'm not saying all men are like this, because a lot of men are just like, I just want to have sex and that's it. Mm-hmm. But me personally, like I said before, I date to marry, you know? Like, I'm trying to be in a relationship type stuff. And I'm also thinking, if I'm dating a girl and she got all of this, like, she got OnlyFans and she presented herself in a certain way and everything, do I want my daughter to be like that? Because I can't change a hoe into a housewife, personally.
Very true.
So it's like, I don't even want to waste my time on that. And why do I want a girl that's doing all of that and presenting herself sexually and saying I'm a baddie and I'm this and I'm that? Because that's the example that's going to be in front of my daughter. No. Or that's going to be the example that's presented in front of my son. And my son is going to be thinking that I need to get a girl like my mom.
Yeah, that's not the good.
And then that's going to be a little generational thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that to happen to me. I want to be a good example for my family, you know, when I do get a family. So that's just what it is for me. I don't want that in my life, because it's like, if you texting a girl and she doing all of the sexual stuff, you texting her just to get a little something for real. But if I'm texting a girl and she don't present herself like that, and she really cares about herself like I care about myself, then it's like, okay, I want you. I want to get to know you. I want a relationship with you. But there is a lot of desperate people out there.
What if there's like a girl that's like that, that's genuine, but like still has an OnlyFans?
Why do you need an OnlyFans?
For like a cash grab.
Cash grab?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, because you having people pay $5.99 to show your butt on OnlyFans. It's like,
It still doesn't show how genuine you are then.
But it's just like, why am I gonna mess with a girl that's showing the world, or showing a bunch of men or women and presenting that to them for money? At this point, you might as well just go ahead and be a porn star for real.
That's
because
valid.
it's like, because you posting all of that stuff and you showing everybody that stuff, and you might be the greatest person in the world, and you're genuine and you're lovely and wonderful and blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, it's just like, you presenting that stuff to everybody, and then I'm your boyfriend, and you trying to present it to me as if everybody hasn't already seen it. So it's like, why am I doing that to myself?
Yeah. Because it's always going to be on the internet no matter what.
Yeah, because the OnlyFans is up. Somebody could screen record that. That thing is up.
Yes.
Everybody know what you look like.
Yep.
Your face was up in it. They know every stretch mark on your body.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do I need that? I don't want all that.
That's very valid.
Now, I don't present myself like that. And also, if I'm dating you and you, are you going to still continue to do the OnlyFans? Because what if I got the money and I could provide for you? Are you going to continue to do it? I work so hard on it. I just love doing OnlyFans. It's just I don't want to lose my business. What if it doesn't work out? Then I guess this is not going to work out.
Yeah. So you would rather her give it up? Like,
Yeah.
she's just like, it's just a cash grab. But if you're willing to provide and I only want you.
You could push yourself out there and you could do everything that you want to do. You could say, I look good in this. I push my boobs up. I got my butt out. I got all of that stuff. I'm just expressing myself. Go ahead and express yourself. But just personally, that's just not going to be for me, because I want a good example for my kids. I might be young and everything, but I'm not dumb.
Very valid. That is so true, Don.
So it's just like, I'm not going to waste my time. Like, I could be like, oh yeah, she pretty and all of that stuff, and she got that gat and all of that. You know, that's just me, because I'm a man. That's the mentality I have. I can't change that. But other than that, I'm still smart enough not to go over there and try to mess with something like that and then try to bag her and have her eventually be my wife. No.
With all the other stuff of her other side.
Yeah, I've been through that. Like, you could be great and wonderful, but what do you bring to the table for real? You smell like sugar, spice, and everything nice, but no, thank you.
I was gonna say, like, I can't really get to the point, but like sometimes, like, I like to express myself as far as like on social media. I deleted Snapchat a while ago, so Snapchat is just more of like some real stuff. Like, that's like an off-brand OnlyFans.
Yeah, this for the thooters.
Yes. Unless you're getting paid, unless you're like a celebrity and you're getting paid off Snapchat, that's different. But for the majority of the time, it's like a secondhand porn hub account.
Low key.
So I deleted it, but I like showing my body, not like naked photos, but I like showing like just progress of my body growth, you know, like as far as like posing differently or just like, I don't know. And sometimes I just been getting some like DMs as far as like, oh, you look really nice, but I kind of get what you're saying too, because it's like, what do you look for? You don't know of me, but you want to like pursue something with me. As far as like, I was texting this guy and he was like saying like, oh, we're married, and I was like, I don't even know where you live. I don't even know your name and stuff like that. Yes, you're very attractive, but it kind of goes into plan, like, do you really like mean, oh, you're pretty, or you really mean like you want to pursue something with me?
Yeah.
Like, which side is it? So this is a little different in this generation. It's like, how do you trust? How do you actually like find something genuine?
Yeah. Honestly, I will give you this tip right here. So there's this thing called love bombing, right?
Love bombing?
Love bombing. And I'm sure people know about this. It's just that people are not aware about it. So love bombing is basically when a man or a woman says how much they love you and how much they care for you and everything, just to have you put your guard down. So then now they've gained your trust because you're saying how much you love them, how much you care for them, how great you are, how much I could see a life with you, and blah, 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 blah. That's love bombing. And then once that love bombing happens, that's when you put your guard down. Once your guard's down, then you feel comfortable with them. They have sex with you, and then they dip off. It's called love bombing. Because you could say the most wonderful thing. A man could be deceiving, and a woman can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Either way, you know. And they could say how much they love you and how much they care for you and how great you are. And I just want to be with you and only you. And then, bam, once your guard's down,
everything, it's done.
Somebody said this analogy. It was crazy. He said, girls, they're always getting catcalled and thrown things at them all the time by dudes. So the way to be able to get with a girl and sleep with her is to act like you don't want to sleep with her. So,
but when you're actually, it goes into plan of like what their mindset is too. Because are you gonna act like that? Just to, some man dude will really go to the extent and just like get to know a girl, take them out, dates, not have sex or nothing, and then once they have that, boom.
That's what I'm saying.
And they will like spend a whole year doing that. And then after that sex, after that, like the whole year, bro, it's over. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, some people are determined to get what they want. You know, when they're determined to do that and they trying to get whatever they want, but they're messing with people on the side as well. But they're messing with this girl because they're saying that they want a relationship and everything and they love them. That's called love bombing.
That's a fat love bomb. That's a long time.
That's love sad. Bombing, bro. I'm telling you. That's crazy. People really do what they want to do to be able to get what they want. And I just gave you that little tip, a little wisdom. That's love bombing. That love bombing stuff, they'll really come at you sideways and act like they love you and everything. And then bam, when you drop your hands, that's when they go in for the kill.
That's some good advice because you're always aware of everything, you know, like your surroundings and just in general of everything.
Some people think I'm not, but it's just like that's just what I am. People think I'm not aware because I'm so mellow and just kind of like cool and calm and like I'm goofy and everything with my friends. But other than that, it's just like I know what it is. I know what it is for sure. Like I've seen everything. I see how people are. Like I've asked God personally to show me how you see my friends and also how you see me. So God revealed that to me, and I kind of just started to gather more information just to see like how everybody is, you know, in general. So it's just like I'm gonna have my guard up just so I know what's going on,
right?
Because it's like I want to get punched. I want to be aware of what's gonna go on.
You want to do the punch?
I want to weave and then just go to sleep.
On skin condition. It's like, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Oh, that's so funny. You like SpongeBob with the flowers.
That's what I'm saying. So you got any more questions, brother?
I don't.
Nah.
No.
Oh. Let's talk about this then. I do want to do a little funny tweet that I read. I don't think I read this one last time, but it was hilarious to me. So. Okay, I already read that one.
CLCS, please sponsor us.
Celsius sponsor us. Speaking of sponsors, this video is sponsored by Nameless Journey Podcast as well. Go ahead and check out the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You already know because you're listening to it, and we're almost an hour in. And on top of that, go ahead and check out the YouTube. It's at Dubble Dono, DUBBLEDONO. That's Dubble Dono. Go ahead and check it out. And if you enjoy the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like and comment. And what I mean by comment, go ahead and ask us questions so I can go ahead and ask my guest as well. So, I read this tweet last time. Do you believe this tweet? My mom be cutting up fruit and bringing it to me in my room without saying nothing. That's when it hits me. Nobody is ever going to love me this much.
Some people won't even cook for you in the morning. No toast, no nothing.
Nothing. You ain't getting nothing at all.
Maybe get some water.
I ain't gonna get no water either. Man, I gotta get up and go fill up my water jug myself. Ain't nobody bringing nothing for me.
Man, I gotta get out of bed.
That's it. But honestly, that's true facts though. Sometimes it depends on what it is.
No one's gonna love you as much as your mother, like I said last time.
I love my mother,
but a mother's love is always unconditional.
Okay, let me read this one real quick.
I'm gonna give you guys a little ASMR right now. These are my nails. The nails on the Celsius can.
What do
you think of that, Don?
I feel uncomfortable, but it says when you push a pull door and the person behind says you need to pull. A cheers lad. Sure, next plan was to start lifting from the bottom.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Bro said
can you read that
when you push a pull door, right? And the person behind says you need to pull. A cheers lad. Sure, next plan was to start lifting from the bottom.
Is this like a trivia mind game?
No, basically he said, so when I'm going in and I'm pushing a door that you're supposed to pull and the person behind me says, hey, you need to pull it. He said, oh, thank you, because I was going to start pulling from the bottom. He said he was going to start lifting from the bottom to be able to open the door.
Just go back to your car. Just go.
At this point, don't even go inside the store no more.
Just leave.
Okay, look.
This could be like you with the whole kid just go.
Have you ever had an experience where you don't understand what people are talking about, and I be praying to God for subtitles because people just be talking, but there ain't no words coming out their mouth. You know?
I'll just stare at you down and laugh.
Just start like
yeah, I do that all the time. Not all the time, but I do it pretty often.
I know. Trust me, I know.
I had to go do something real quick. I gotta do something.
Some people, they just be talking, and I just be like, yeah, for real, that's crazy.
You entertain it.
I'd be like, real talk, man.
They're like, I asked you how your day was.
Oh, I'm doing, yeah, wonderful. I just be like, real talk, man. I'd be like, yeah, that's crazy.
I do it with the AirPod in, too.
Or I just don't say a word. I'll sit there and wait for somebody else to answer.
You do it,
and there'll be nobody around me, too. They'll be like, yeah, I was saying. And I'm like, nah, real talk. And then, like, what?
And that's it.
And I'll be like, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab some.
I never come back.
Don't come back.
I do that on the check lanes all the time. With my little AirPod in, I just be like listening to a podcast. I'd be like, they're like, what are you laughing at? I said, bags today.
He said, watch your mouth. He said, be quiet.